Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's reaction video. Today, we have a reaction for you, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
Let's have a look at the request. So it's come through from Ephraim yet again with another donation. Thank you ever so much for that, Ephraim. Really appreciate it. He would like to request a cover of Gabriel Henrique singing Halo, originally by Beyonce. No words to describe it. Enjoy is all I can say. He then goes on to say in the next message that he can't wait to see it and that he hopes we are familiar with Beyonce's version so that we can see how much more our boy put into it. Now, I can tell you now we are very familiar with the song.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and before we go into it, I think it does for me come with a little bit of a disclaimer, I would say, maybe. So, Stu, one of our regular contributors, asked us to react to Vanni Vabiola singing Halo. And we weren't too keen on it. I think with that one, her voice was a little bit too, I suppose, angelic. Is that a word? It's kind of a bit like too much like an angel, too kind of high pitched, maybe sounding. And as a result, we weren't overly keen on it. And I think for me personally, because I really like this song, and I think Beyonce sings it amazingly well, I just can't imagine someone singing it better. Um, so I don't know. I'd be surprised if I like Gabrielle's version more than Beyonce's version. If I can like it as much as Beyonce's version, that would be a huge compliment to Gabrielle. But who knows? You looking forward to it?
Yeah, again, I think you summed up my side of things as well. Song I'm very familiar with. Yeah, really love Beyonce's version of it. It's definitely up there as one of my favorite Beyonce songs as well. That's kind of Beyonce's type of song and music I do enjoy most. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to take Gabrielle's take. And I think it's fair. No disrespect to Vanny. I think he's going to do a definitely different job to than what Vanny would have probably done with it.
Well, what she did do with it. Okay.
Remember those walls I built? Oh baby, they're tumbling down. They didn't ever put up a fight. They didn't ever make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my hand now. It's like I've been waking. Every rule I had to break it. It's the ways that I taken. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere look now, I saw by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You ever feel anymore? Sweet little love your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray up to fade away. I can feel halo, halo. Hit me like a wave sun, ready for my dark tonight. You're the only one that I want. Think I'm addicted to your light. I swear I'll never fight again, but this don't ever feel like falling. Gravity can't forget to pull me back to the ground again. Feels like I've been awakened. Every rule I had to break it. The ways that I take it, I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I look now, I saw the fire and red.
pause it there. Maybe not the best place to pause it, but we need to talk about this. So, Brett, how are you finding it?
Okay, so before I go into Gabrielle, I really like the sort of the composition of the song. Just sort of have like the piano things of this. So again, puts more emphasis on the sort of singing and vocal side of things. The one thing I really do like with Gabrielle, because I think he has got that range, and I think why we prefer the Beyonce one is you kind of probably said, no, I don't want to make some comparison to the Vanny one because she was like quite energetic and like was high pitched all the way through. And with Beyonce, obviously, she can have a sort of deeper voice in parts, which I think Gabrielle can do here as well. I'm really enjoying this. I think it's different enough to not necessarily it's better than Beyonce's or worse than Beyonce's. It's changed enough to be different, almost Gabrielle's version of this. The only slight criticism I would say, I feel like he's singing it a lot quickly. I feel like I haven't got a chance to enjoy each bit so do as he does was bit. He's already straight on to the next one. Now, whether I'm trying to think about Beyonce is very much like that as well. I don't know. I don't feel like it ever was. I feel like you have enough to sort of enjoy the parts that's being done. I don't know if you feel the same, or if that came across sort of what I was trying to explain there. Yeah, I just feel just slow down, just maybe enjoy some of those other bits he's been doing already.
Yeah, so for me, I think what stands out for me, I think maybe you were just touching on it there, it's his voice. So yeah, Vanny had that sort of, it was just too high pitched because yeah, Beyonce, when she sings, she has that real, see, it's a feminine voice, but it's with real power and it feels deeper. So I wasn't sure how he was going to sing this, but he is singing it in a kind of deeper style of voice than what, say, he normally does when he's covering, you know, the likes of Whitney Houston and other people like that, Mariah Carey. Yeah. So I feel like he's singing. His singing voice is. I can't criticize his singing voice. This is how the song should be sung. So I really like that aspect of it. And yeah, it hasn't got the full sound of all the instrumentals that would be in the the radio version or the album version of the song that Beyonce sings. So it's very much voice focused, which is good as well. Not quite sure I'm with you on the part where he's kind of singing it too quickly. Not really. Maybe I need to listen out for that more. But yeah, certainly enjoying it. I'm saying pleasantly surprised by how well he's singing it.
Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You ever fit me more? Sweet little love your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray out to fade
Yeah, so I think what I liked about that is he I suppose he made it his own. He didn't just sing it exactly how Beyonce sung it. He had his own little kind of twists into it, own little sounds. I'm glad we didn't get a whistle with this one, because this is not the type of song that should have a whistle. So I was a bit worried about that as well, that he was going to add a whistle in, which I just don't think would have worked. So I'm glad he didn't do that. Yeah, I was really impressed with that. I thought he sang that exceptionally well. Like I say, I was a bit worried at the beginning, just because it's a song that I really, really like. But still, I don't know. It's difficult. I don't want to compare them too much and say, "Oh, this is better than the original," or "it's worse," or whatever. It was just a bit. It's a bit different. He did a really good job of it. Fantastic job. So really, really liked it. I thought it was a really, really good performance by him. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely the same. Really, really top performance from Gabriel, as we look to expect. And as I said earlier, and you sort of said it there, the best thing I sort of liked from now is that it was a sort of Gabriel version of him doing that song. So I say it wasn't trying to do like for like. I say it felt like almost a different song. Funny enough, I probably was expecting maybe a whistle to insert some, because there are sometimes somewhere that's quite high. And I think it could have been put in there, but like you, yeah, I think I'm glad that they. I didn't miss them from there. I didn't need to be in that there. But yeah, I really, really top comments. I still agree. And again, it's really hard to say in terms of earlier on where, maybe going from one line to the next one that little bit too loud. I think what I was trying to work out from it is that, because I think it's like the piano version, it feels like it's a slower version of the song that he was doing. There could have been maybe a bit more emphasis on that. But overall, yeah, fantastic performance. I really enjoyed that cover.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thanks for the request. Keep them coming. And as always, I always forget to mention, if you donate to us, no matter the amount, we will guarantee and prioritize your request for you. Just because we have so many requests, we just can't do them all. So yeah, that's it from us. Obrigado, and we'll see you soon for the next one. Take care. Goodbye.